already subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you. You know I do. For those of you who have not subscribed to the channel, please, if you will, stop what you're doing. Yes, right now. Stop. And listen. Oh, we about to get into a serious topic. Postpartum. Whew. Baby. Back for the next topic, and this one is deep. Postpartum. I'm gonna tell you, not long ago I did a video on miscarriages. You might want to go back and check it out. Woo, baby. Watch this one to the end of the video, y'all, if you will. Listen. Postpartum. I didn't deal with it like deep in my life when I was pregnant. And, excuse me, not when I was pregnant, after childbirth. I didn't really deal with it terribly. I didn't even really know what it was. I heard the term. I did a video a while back also on anxiety. Might want to go back and check that out. And I was talking about how I'd heard the word, but I didn't really know the details of what having an anxiety attack meant, right? So similar to that, I think I heard of postpartum. I had heard of postpartum. I didn't really know what it meant. Like, what are the details? What all does it entail to have postpartum? I don't really know. I don't really think I thought about it. However, I did experience it a little bit. Mine was so minute. And I'm going to tell you what I think about postpartum for me. I love children to pieces. Like, if you ever heard the Casey Anthony case back in the day, I think her name was Kaylee Anthony. It's been so long I've kind of forgotten the baby's name. But the world suspected that the mom killed the baby in, I think, Orlando, Florida. Baby, I'm not going to really tell y'all much about my thoughts about that case, but they weren't good. They weren't good. They were horrible. The things I thought I could do to that girl for killing that baby. I got too caught up in that story. I think I literally fell in love with that beautiful little face. My heart. It's almost like I did another video on the Sanaya, the little girl Sanaya. I did a video on her. I'll post that if you want to go back and check it out. My heart was torn to pieces. That little bit, you just fall in love with her face. Beautiful little girl. What happened to her happened. I'll post a video of that in case you want to go back and look at it. But the Kaylee Anthony story and Casey Anthony story, same thing. Fell in love with that little beautiful baby. And honey, the things that went through my brain that I could have done. Probably that back in the day punishment. Back in the day days. It's just horrific. I don't have anything for people that do things to children. I just don't. And we'll leave it at that. But we are also going to talk about when I experienced it. I think because of my love for children, I think it kept me not so destructive in it. Like, you go through it, and a lot of moms feel like, well, I can't really say what they feel like. We'll just talk about the actions, unfortunately. A lot of moms go through the destructive mindset of wanting to harm themselves or the child. And that's when I think it's pretty devastating. It's pretty bad. However, at the same time, I think for me, my love for children kept me from going too far off the deep end in that direction. I probably could have just been severely sad, depressed, emotional, and all messed up, and it didn't tap into harming a child. That probably could have happened because, again, I don't know all about postpartum. I may drop a couple of little clips, things I may go and research online about it to give more insight. But if I don't, because I don't think postpartum is always related to you want to harm a baby. I don't think that's it. It's not just that. It happens, unfortunately, in some cases. But mine was just emotional. I'd be crying one day. When I was married, my mother-in-law came in the room and was like, "Well, baby, what's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't even know." I'm just sitting there. I mean, literally with no emotional because I'm crying, but with no insight or emotion to why. And wasn't even worried. I wasn't like, "I don't know why I'm crying. That's weird, right?" I ain't even had that time. I'm just like, "I don't know." Baby, why are you crying? Baby, why are you crying? I don't know. I have no clue why I'm crying. I'm just crying. And that was it. I literally had just a little bit of weird sadness for a while, a little disconnect, a little emotions going weird. And that was it. It just wasn't a lot. So for me, I was blessed. But at the same time, my heart goes out to those women, mothers who deal with it because, again, I don't know if we are aware that everything in life, how we act, navigate, how we talk, how we walk, how we do everything purposeful in our lives, it all starts here. Our mental, our brain, it signals everything to do something. So before pregnancy, you appear to be quote unquote fine. Lack of a better term. You're good, you're fine. You're pregnant, you're fine. What happens to those hormones and chemicals that just go through a woman's body that after pregnancy, these other wheels start turning and something tells you you are mad, sad, hurt, angry, you're crying, and you need to hurt, harm, and or kill your child. Baby, let's sit in that. Wow. It's deep. It's deep. I smile a lot, y'all, and I probably have that. I don't have a nervous smile, but I have that. I'm trying to hold it together smile. So a lot of times when I'm talking about deep or emotional or sad things, please don't take my smile as I'm weird. Like, oh my gosh, how could she smile through that? It's just that sometimes my smile, I'm trying to hold it together smile. That's what it is. It's that, it's almost that smile like when somebody about to flip off and slap you or curse you out or go off on you. They have that, I'm trying to be nice real quick before I go somewhere else moment. It's a little bit close to that. Close to that, but we'll just stick to the trying to hold it together smile. Yeah, without getting emotional. So it's a little weird, awkward smile there. But have you ever experienced postpartum and care to share? Not anything too personal, too deep, but just was it light for you like it was for me? Was it really serious and you sought help and came out of it? You had it for like 30 days. You had it for like a year. I don't even know how long is postpartum said to last. I'm going to go look it up and drop it down in B-roll. So I just think postpartum reminds me of like PTSD. It's probably very similar. It's post, it's after pregnancy. And it's just sad that our brains just do what they want to do at certain times. Chemicals and hormones and stuff and all that in our bodies just make the mind just flip out and just go like what happened? We're wired a certain way. It's like the wires in the wall that hit the light switch. You know, wires in your car, wires anywhere can, they can go fray. And when they fray, if you don't do something about it, they can cause sparks and destruction. I wonder, is it similar to that in our brains? That they get a little afraid, and then when you go talk to somebody, they figure out what it is, they put you on medication. It's like, okay, we got it. We called it before you went off on the deep end. I just kind of put that together. It's probably how it is. And then if it doesn't get diagnosed or noticed, is that when we go off the deep end? So it's just a lot to think about. Um, I pray for all mothers that they don't even experience it. I don't know where, I just kind of talked about where it comes from, but it's just weird that it happens like that. And it's weird to me because it's such a beautiful moment in time. Baby, we got a bundle of joy. Why my brain trying to go over there? Why is my brain acting up, cutting up? Yeah, so I just want to hit on postpartum. I can never really say that word right because I start adding extra stuff at the end. Postpartum. It's like exit. Y'all know that video I did when I said use back in the day. I could not say X it because I used to say exit. I don't know why I put a K in it, and I used to have to say it slow. X it to get it right. That's just what I did with postpartum. I had to stop because if I say it fast, I'm adding some extra stuff in the end. So listen, I'm gonna hop off this topic, y'all. I had a very light case of it, and I don't even know if that's what it was never diagnosed, but I think it was because those little weird emotions I went through for like a week were so out of the norm. I think I was touching on it, but I was so daggone in love with that baby. I was like, all things negative got to go, bye-bye. All things negative got to go. We're not doing that. So I just think it was just that. For me. But yeah, have you ever experienced it, dealt with it, lived through it, know anybody that have, and how did it turn out? I wish any and everybody that's pregnant a happy, blissful, blessed pregnancy, aftermath pregnancy, great, beautiful, successful delivery, and all that good stuff. Yeah, if there's anybody pregnant, watch this video today, next year, whenever this video gonna stay on this channel, to the channel ain't the channel no more. So yeah, just well wishes to moms because we play such an important role and we have such big roles and they are uh, very trying roles. We go through a lot. We go through a lot. So I'm gonna hop off the topic. I thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. Keep watching. I'm gonna see you all next time.